Previously on CSI Mwangi Expanse.
Mac.
Jack.
It's so hot in this desert.
My feet are aching. There's sand in my balls.
I hate when there's sand in my balls. It's rough, course, and it gets everywhere.
Yeah, it does. Why are you saying that?
I don't know. Do you know what else is uncomfortable?
Justice.
No, injustice.
Injustice is uncomfortable, yeah.
That's uncomfortable for me.
That's like sand in your crack.
Yeah. Wait.
What?
Over there.
To those trees.
No, there's no trees. Unless, wait.
I'm seeing mirages.
Yeah, I think we are too. There's somebody walking towards us.
Who is it?
I don't know. Hey,
you. Hey. Stop in the name of justice.
Hello.
Who are you?
I'm Sandy Crackman.
And what are you doing out here in the desert?
I'm shoveling sand in my crack.
Why?
Because I love the way it feels. Grandy.
All right.
You seen a man round here?
I've seen many men round here.
Where's an eye patch?
That's what we come for. Oh, a specific man, right?
Yeah, specific man. Half orc.
Well, ignore what I just said then. Yes, I have.
Yeah, where did he go?
He freed us from a prison.
So you think he's a good man?
No. But then I have a negative opinion of people in general. That's mostly due to the sand down my trousers. It makes me crotchety.
Well,
yeah, I can see that.
So he freed you.
Yes.
He thinks hey, Jack, or Mac, I can't remember. He thinks he can get it.
He thinks
redemption.
He can himself, yeah.
He thinks he can get redemption for not killing that monkey man.
He's here. He's so close I can smell him.
Who is he with?
Oh, he was with these incredibly handsome people.
What did they look like?
Handsome? What? You need more of a description than that?
Yes.
That's the I read romance novels. That's pretty much as far as I go. There was a sylph wizard, and there was an elf with sort of shrouds, and there was a dwarf and a house.
That's the people we just saw.
My God, Jack.
Was there a Tengu there?
No, I don't remember one. Maybe there was.
You
but
definitely had a conversation with
there?
one.
I don't.
Because you played him for a bit, and that's what happened.
Let's think.
You played the dwarf and the Tengu, if you remember correctly.
No, I do remember. There was a Tengu. Yes, he was there. Sorry, he was sort of in the background there.
All right.
Shut up.
Thank you. Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Ah, my eye!
Just throw sand in his eye.
Jack.
What? It looks like we got usurped. We got a bad rap.
They threw sand in our eyes, Jack.
They lied to
metaphorically.
Us. They threw justice in our face.
And that's what I hate, being blinded by sandy injustice.
I don't like to be choked on injustice.
It's time to go find these people.
Again.
And bring them to justice.
Again.
Another,
there you have it, folks.
Another sterling episode.
A classic.
That was I always like the bit after in this season, because there's always like a guest star in every episode of Mac and Jack now that they're interrogating, and I like that as soon as that person leaves, there's, rather than a punchline, there's just kind of another 30 seconds of aggressive sexual tension between Mac and Jack.
Yeah.
As always.
I don't know what's going to happen when this is all over.
That's what happens between just me and Colin. I think it just bleeds into into podcast.
Yeah, there is a bit, you know what I mean?
Mac and Jack's a love story. That's what I've always felt about it.
It was that time we went to the cinema and
touched each other's hands.
We started wrestling. One thing led to another.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
The passageway shifts and starts to spiral in on itself.
Door's locked, guys! Use the Allen key.
He turns around and says, "Flee.
You are about to be smited."
Fulton, here's the Allen key.
I'm going to cast magic missile. I know.
What?
Natural 20!
Philippe, grab the TikTok man.
I play this card.
It disables his regeneration and he dies. And then you throw him down the garbage chute into a volcano.
The adventure continues now.
Ross, I have good news. I got a vasectomy the other week, so for 1 week you were not the biggest pain in my balls. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Danger Club podcast. Damn right I had a medical procedure just so I could make that joke to Ross. That was
That's pretty
good.
For the cause, man. That's for the cause.
dedication to the bit.
Weeks in planning.
It's definitely I feel sometimes a sort of a gradient on how much people around this table overshare, and I think I'm definitely at one end of that pool, and then you go to the other end of Colin, where Colin's not even your real name, and we're about to for the record.
And we found
He's
out
a
he's
mystery
got a second
man.
family.
It's got a second
Just
family
today.
And another
After all
podcast.
these years,
I
we
got a
never
second
knew.
family. Like,
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
thought we were your second family, Colbert.
nah, sorry.
We're like the fourth or fifth, man. We're actually way down the line.
You're not family. No. You're not even friends.
It's first family, second family, hip hop, Danger Club family.
Yeah.
We know where we're just below Welks.
So that's definitely it for children for you then, man.
Definitely it. That's
Definitely
it.
it.
Definitely.
It was 100% decided.
You can adopt if you
I
want.
could.
Yeah,
I could.
That's a choice. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like you are all my children. This is the thing. It just firmly put me off. That's cruel. That's dreadful. But yes, that's a decision made, and a week or so spent watching a lot of wrestling on an iPad.
Fair enough.
It's a lovely sunny day to record the 299th episode of the Danger Club podcast.
299.
That is absolutely bonkers.
That's mind-blowing.
299 episodes, and
How many podcasts do you reckon get to this sort of stage?
I would say it is the majority of podcasts, like 99% of podcasts, don't do more than 3 episodes, something like that. Most podcasts literally they're like,
true.
oh, let's make a
Yeah,
podcast. They do one record and then they never record again.
Really?
Like it's that kind of skew. But even then, 300 is a good number.
The theory is that if you keep the theory is that if you keep making content, then the masses will come.
Yeah.
That's what we were told.
How's that working out? for us?
300
Keep
episodes
making
later.
stuff. They will come.
It's what we were told by that guy who turned up 6 years ago selling monorails and podcasting equipment.
Yeah.
It was a naked Indian as well. I think was he there? It's a Wayne's World 2 reference. If
Nice.
you don't get it,
Excellent. I like that.
Fuck you.
As well as it being our 300th episode, these often kind of sync up because of how we did it. It was at time of recording, not when the episode comes out, but time of recording this. It was Gen Con at the weekend, which means that it is now exactly 5 years that we have been playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Wow.
That's the fact that Pathfinder 2nd Edition is 5 years old is crazy, because I think of it as a new game. It's now half as old as Pathfinder 1st Edition was when we switched to 2E. Like it's halfway through its life cycle effectively.
Do you think this is what the song 5 Years by David Bowie is about?
I think it's exactly about. I think David Bowie was so future looking,
and he loved Pathfinder.
He did in the 70s.
Well-known love of Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I mean,
knew
the
that
thing
this
is,
would happen.
He's been to space and back.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
he's travelled the cosmos. He knows about the future. He understands the very fabric of the universe, and therefore can sing about anything and everything, and has done.
Yeah. It's all fallen apart. It's all fallen apart since he died, isn't it?
Well, I saw a meme about that recently. Actually,
He was holding the existence.
Yeah,
of
it
us
was holding
together.
the existence of humanity together, and now we're slowly withering away.
I reckon he'd be a lovely person to have around a gaming table. I think he'd be
He'd be a lovely person to have around any table.
Yes. Around the table, on the table, however you want David Bowie. He's good around tables.
Natural 20.
I bet you'd be like, he's going to I can't wait till he plays a bard. He's going to play a bard. He's going to make some kind of crazy space wizard. He'll turn up like human fighter just to fuck with you. And because he's on heroin and doesn't want to. Can't do it. Oh, the good old curse of
Bowie.
The curse of the curse of our centenary episodes is rolling on, as is tradition. As you might remember, we often have difficult records when we record our centennial episodes. We're going to record episode 300 later on after we've done this one, and there's a Nazi riot planned pretty much outside. The recording studio. So,
coincidence?
Yeah. So that's.
They knew we were going to record 300, so we have got quite a lot of reach. It's weird, isn't it?
You know, they were like, "Cool, it's coming up. Time to get the burning cross. They're coming up on 298."
The Danger Club are recording. We need to go.
Yeah,
you know, but we kept this fucking podcast going during a pandemic that nearly ended the world. So fuck off, are we going to stop it for Nazis?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Nazi schmartsies.
Although I have just remembered, I do need to text Dom and let her know I got here safely.
Go and play Yahtzee, Nazis. It's hard to rhyme, isn't it? There's not much to rhyme with.
Yeah.
Fartsies.
I mean, that's the perfect one, isn't it? Fartsies.
All right, Eminem. Cool. Yeah. That's been about 10 minutes.
That's been about 10 minutes.
We've done a lot there. We've done Bowie, we've done Nazis.
That was our penultimate preamble, and I think it was the best.
That's how we're going out. That's how we're saying goodbye to the 200.
Fartsies.
With a preamble about fartsies, David Bowie, and my balls. Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk Pathfinder. I'm very grateful to Colin for sending me a very early edit of last week's episode a couple of days ago, because I had absolutely forgotten where we were, because we wrapped up quite quickly. So you have defeated the TikTok man.
Yeah,
you have killed him. GMs will remember this, will appreciate this. Like just the scroll of notes that you have on in your notebook, and I run a lot of stuff off laptop, iPad, and then I just have a notebook for just writing down shit on the fly if fights happen and we're not expecting it, or tracking hit points and things like that. And I found the TikTok man fight, which I can only do by scroll, because I just don't order my pages in the right order. My brain doesn't work like that, so I had to go through the book and just be like, look through it until I'm like, Fall, Bob, Vel, Shah, Tick. There we go. That's them. That's the fight with the TikTok man. There we go. I found that, and there was just a number. There was like a 36 written somewhere on it. I was like, okay, so I'm guessing he had 36 hit points left. So we'll just pick up the fight and see who dies. But no, he's dead. You killed him. You double killed it. You dropped into 0. Then remembered you had a card for him, so played the card after he was dead, which disabled his regeneration, because thank God we didn't want another regeneration fight. And then you threw him in a volcano.
We did, didn't we? Yeah,
you did. After very, very swiftly looting him, you nearly he was literally like head out the hatch into the thing, which you were like, wait, pockets and away. So you have looted the TikTok man. We'll pick up with you all standing in the TikTok man's workshop, big clanking in the center of the caldera of the volcano, in this workshop that kind of is suspended by chains above the lava lake. There are big... remember, the inside of this volcano is part mechanical, so you can see pipes and cogs and things moving around in it where it's been constructed, and there's a lot of machinery in here.
Is the world falling apart?
It's hard to tell, because you're in a volcano, which always feels a little bit like the world is falling apart.
For some reason, in my head, you know how at the end of pretty much every movie ever, when you kill a big bad, like it's like wherever you are,
the temple starts collapsing,
and the temple collapses, or wherever you are starts. Oh my God! The whole world that we're living in at the moment is going to turn in on itself. Everything's going to explode, and everyone has to run out of somewhere. Is it like that at the moment?
It is not. No, you
Okay.
definitely convinced yourselves that would happen, and he did nothing to dissuade you from that. And to be fair, you are, like I say, you're still inside a volcano. You don't know what's going on with the world out there, other than you do know that there's an evil eclipse which summons skeletons every time it sees you. So you've still got that issue to deal with as well. But you're in this workshop. It's just, there's benches littered with just blueprints and tools and things. There are loads of bits of machinery, levers, buttons, valves, all sorts of things around. And one of you who I believe it's Bubba, but correct me if I'm wrong, is holding a glove with a set of keys on it.
It's definitely Bubba.
Okay.
I'm just saying that.
No, that's me.
It's a roll initiative.
It's Matt. It's Jack.
I stab Bubba.
With your axe.
Yeah.
Throw him in a volcano.
Just the blunt side as well.
Oh, God.
Should have gone for
Don't throw it into the fire, Fulton. It's named. So you've got this. It's like it is like a glove, but every finger ends in a kind of a key.
There is something. I swear I've seen a card with that on it.
Oh, I think you're right, actually.
Yeah. Oh, do I have cards?
There's probably a set over there underneath the Mr. Kipling pies.
No, I've got some here.
Oh, well.
But there's no key.
Sorry,
I'm afraid
I don't need
not.
to have any cards.
Where are all the cards?
Our cards are for closers, Drummond. You get the Glengarry cards.
I think you've got a double stack there, Ross.
Yeah, no, I've looked through them.
We're all counting on you.
But yeah, you could
no
share some with Paul Drum.
Bear in mind, look behind me at the wall here at how many you have played over this
Drum,
adventure.
you can have
There's
these
a
ones.
lot of cards up there. Like
There are a few
you've
cards.
made some good plays along this one.
Has anyone got one of those?
Nope.
Maybe we've already used it.
Maybe.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah, we have. Up there, the top, with the weird little...
Oh, hang on. That was the card we played against him, right?
Is that the locksmith card?
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. In very Danger Club style, I'm aware. As humans, it's been a hot minute. But for the Danger Club characters, you
They're like,
rummage in your
"Come on."
pockets for a card that you played 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
You literally played this last episode.
Yeah.
So yes, that card won't be helping you in this situation. What would you like to do, Danger Club?
Is there... So you said the way we could move the moon is if we physically move the hand.
So you can physically move the arm that it's on to force it away from there, which would need a great feat of strength, and you would need to climb up to kind of a higher level to be able to push it. You could also, presumably, the TikTok man could control it. You have a theory. I don't know if you have any theories on why it happened, but presumably he's the one who controls stuff. He's not in a great condition to answer questions now, though. You could destroy the moon. That's certainly a possibility. You reckon you just need to get this moon out of the way of the sun?
Can we have a look around? Are there any keyholes around? Can we have a look?
Can I do a knowledge?
Shania is going to cast Spider Climb and climb up to it.
Okay, so we're going to go.
It's going to take quite a while.
Shania's got that idea. You're not standing anywhere near it at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Just to be
very
clear,
far
like
away.
it's not in the volcano. You're in the volcano at the moment. You have to go outside. You can travel to it, but it's not immediately where you are.
Right. Okay.
So
Well, I'll
keep a hold of that
till I
plan.
get-
That's a nice
okay.
idea. Bubba, you're going to get me a perception check going while you're searching. Velda, you had an idea. You want to do a knowledge check on something?
Yeah, I do want to do a knowledge check, but I don't really have anything to do with engineering, but I guess Arcana.
Okay.
Big roll, but it's probably not going to be any good. 36.
A 36 on Arcana. Tell me, what do you want to know specifically? What are you looking at?
Just kind of like how to control the moon.
How
If there's any sort of like obvious controls, or if there's any sensible
fine.
to the...
So there are some. You find a big stack of books. One of the bookshelves is just creaking under the weight of blueprints and mechanical manuals, and I always imagine them like there's old car manuals that are
Haynes.
Yes, they're very cool. And Ross got me one for the Lotus 72 Formula 1 car once, and it's one of the coolest things. So I love the way they're laid out with all the diagrams. There's a load of those up on the thing that seem to just relate to controlling. You can see references to controlling the weather, changing the course of rivers. It's like a manual for God. It's complicated. It's not to say it's something you couldn't figure out with a bit of time, but it certainly would take time to kind of learn how all of this works.
And there's nothing... I was thinking more the mechanic, like the pipes and levers and all that stuff. Is it just...
I mean, the pipes and levers definitely control stuff, but yeah, the key to understanding what they do is understanding these books. It's taking and as a wizard, sometimes you got to do the research to know how stuff works. You're all taken momentarily back to I believe episode, or just after episode 200, where Fulton pulled random levers in a giant walking robot and collapsed it into a pit. So, Bubble, what did you get on your percep?
Like 25. It wasn't huge.
Okay. You don't find any keyholes, but but searching around under the tools, you find a little copper lens, like a lens that's been taken out of like it's meant to go in a telescope or something like that. But you find it there, and it's kind of it's dull, like it's been just forgotten and left on the workbench under the tools. There's certainly enough tools here if you wanted to resupply with workman's tools or anything like that. Then there's certainly stuff there that you could take if you want hammers and saws and stuff. But it all appears to be looks mundane at least.
Look at this lens. This might fit something that sort of changes something.
Let's just randomly try and pull loads of levers.
I think that's quite a good idea, to be honest.
Because you could just pull them back, right? If
things start to break, and we might,
It's possible, but I mean, it's the simplest thing would just be to move the fucking moon, right?
Yeah, but we got to get up there, and it's going to be quite a feat of strength.
I can climb. That's okay.
How long can you climb for?
Fucking ages, I think.
How can you push a moon when you got nothing to push it against?
Well, I can push against whatever the fuck I'm climbing on.
You won't. But that doesn't make sense. You'll be pushing the moon against the thing that you're climbing on.
It needs quite a feat of strength.
Yeah, you need to be flying at it.
Go on my back. I'll throw you at the moon.
We could smash it.
Toss me.
I mean, that does sound fun.
Exactly. Yeah, come on. Let's get crazy.
I reckon this lens might be something you could do, like to a telescope or something. Can I have a look around? Is there a telescope?
There doesn't appear to be a telescope anywhere in the room.
Can I wear it as a monocle?
You shove it in your eye.
Oh wow, that was.
You can't really see anything through it. It's
now does everyone listen to what I say?
You look very fancy.
Yeah.
Fulton, pull that lever.
Okay, I pull a random lever.
You pull a random lever. Nothing appears to happen on the volcano.
There you go.
This is all boring. Come on, let's go smash the moon.
All right,
let's smash the moon.
Smash the moon.
We go towards the moon.
You head back out along the bridge.
Roll for.
We might see skeletons.
Skelly legs. Skelly hands.
Because you remembered that, I'm allowing you all to roll stealth to see if you can avoid those skeletons.
You haven't got stealth synergy, have you?
No. For years I thought I did, but I don't.
Rolling it for years.
Specifically, at least 5 years.
It was a different character in a different campaign.
Yeah.
I got 27.
23. That's a poor roll.
27, 23.
39.
Doobie-doobie-doo.
39.
Oh, shit. 19.
19. And one for Philippe as well, if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Dear Daddy Monkey.
He got 19 as well.
He got 19 as well. So the way it plays out is Shania and Philippe declare. Shania declares, "This is boring. Let's go outside." And Shania and Philippe stride back down the corridor through the tavern and out onto the slopes of the mountain, where they are immediately ambushed by a bunch of skeletons, which just fall upon the two of them, clawing and ripping at them. Let's roll. So let's give me reflex saves, and let's while I roll a whole bunch of damage.
Oh man!
Oh no!
This is not good. This is it. I'm going to die. I'm going to actually die now.
Episode 299. It's about time we had another death.
Yeah, it's been
since episode 42 or something.
Yeah.
What was that character's name?
Don't know, I can't remember.
Not sure.
John.
Reflex is 20.
A 20. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's a fail. So you take, fortunately, I rolled badly. You take 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage.
Give us one for Philippe as well, and we'll see what he takes. But the rest of you then come charging out. We're going to use the same system we used for you getting here. We're treating it like a hazard rather than a monster, because you ultimately can defeat these things with a bit of work. So the four of you come come barreling out, or the three of you come barreling out and help Shania, and as a group you manage to fight off the skeletons. And the last
he
few
got a 22.
He got a 22. Okay, so that's the same. 16 points of damage to Philippe as well. And the red light continues to kind of focus on all of you. Looking out across the valley from where you are now, you can see about a mile away, amongst some low foothills. You can see the arms of where the sun and moon rise up from. These two big mechanical arms just stretching up, way up into the sky from the rock. There are two of them. There's one that has the sun on it, and there's one that has the moon on it, and they're kind of right next to each other. And at the moment, the moon is mostly blocking out the sun. You moved it a tiny bit because you played the card, but it's still mostly blocking out the sun there.
If we get rid of the moon completely, is that going to destroy the world? Like, then they're going to be in constant daylight.
Hopefully.
Oh, well.
I'm beyond caring, yeah.
Let's hope so.
Let's kill them all.
But we can just move it, because look, there's like two hands there, so we just push against one and moves the other.
Yeah, we don't have to.
Just splits them up. We just need to split them up.
Yeah,
because
just, as long as they're
like,
not eclipsing.
It might be a quick fix.
Could be.
Might be a little nut that
quick
needs
fix
twisting.
fuzz it eclipse.
Yeah.
Hey.
So let's look at fixing it before we destroy it.
Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
And we'd scamper over to it.
As you go to leave, it would be remiss of me, for the consistency of this show, to not remind you one thing that I cruelly forgot to tell you when I was describing the room. There are 10 grubs in the TikTok Man's workshop that are kind of hanging up from chains and things, or one of them is on a bench, but they're kind of just lying around. And you still have a bag of 6 of them yourselves.
We throw them all in the volcano.
There's a bag of 5.
There's a bag of 5.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gave one.
No, I ate one just now.
It's a waxy kind of.
Its tail's just.
Should we leave these 5 with the others?
Yeah, they can. It's like a crash.
Yes, because they can't go anywhere, so at least they'll
Should we unhook the other ones?
No, just leave them hooked up. Because then they can't get in any trouble. They just
that's true. Yeah. You stay up there, you. Does it hurt?
A little bit.
Oh, well.
What happened to our brother?
I ate him.
Oh.
He tastes...
Yeah, I think you're better off upset. Don't go with us. We're bad people.
You should try and eat each other. Maybe it tastes good.
Is meat good to eat?
Yeah.
I'm magic missile, one of them.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. I know everyone's feeling a little bit nihilistic, maybe about ends of the world, and Caragor's gone very quiet. Caragor, where's your moral compass, piece of shit? Anyway, okay, look, fine.
He never had one.
No, I don't know.
Right,
I feel like he tried to have one once.
Yes.
Anyway.
I find a knife.
God. Are you going to make me put a constant warning on this?
No.
9 points of damage, by the way.
I find a knife and I just place it on the ground and I put all the grubs around and I just go,
we can only take one.
may the best grub win. See ya.
15 grubs enter, 1 grub leaves.
They look at each other and you with their big eyes, and then one of them half moves towards the knife, and they all look, and they all just start very slowly just kind of wriggle towards the knife.
See ya.
I wish I had some wherewithal to care, but let's go do the eclipse thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab that little bag of tools before we go.
Yeah, do it.
You grab a bag of tools. I'd say you're so lucky you're a druid and not a cleric of Pharasma, the goddess of midwives. But you've managed to lose your powers on the druid count as well.
Yeah,
so.
that's true.
Yep, did that.
There's no telling. All right, you leave the grubs to their battle royale. None of them got arms.
That's going to be a lovely outtake.
Oh dear! And
each other.
And you make your way back down the mountain and head over. It takes about an hour to head there, which means that by the time you get to it, you kind of all
We're dead.
No, you've run out of food and died. Apart from Fulton, who ate a grub.
Yeah.
I'm going to do some healing magic on myself on the journey because I'm pretty fucked right
Yeah, I'm also
If anyone else needs some healing...
Oh, yeah.
I'm on 27 hit points.
Yeah.
Right, okay, all right. So I'm going to do a sort of a large area effect healing
Go for
on
a big
us.
heal.
I mean, I wouldn't be healing any undead anyway, would I? Because healing would hurt them, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so there we go.
Are they even alive? That's the question.
Let me just... I'll look that up and I'll tell you guys in a minute. So,
Yeah.
okay, so let's just carry on, yeah? I'm just letting you know we're all getting some heals.
Papa's slipped into this "are they alive" thing so easily now. Like by the time when you go back to the real world afterwards, it's just someone's going to be like, "Please, you don't have to do this." You're like, "Yeah, but who's real? What is life anyway?"
Yeah, he's really fucked up about this whole situation. He doesn't know who's alive and who's not.
Oh my god, everything's becoming Delta Green. Right, let's figure out how we do this.
One point, as he's walking down, he's got one of his little daggers in his hand, and he's behind Fulton, and he thinks about, just plunging it. Fulton, are you alive? Are you alive?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he puts his dagger away. Just twitches a little bit.
So, okay. Yes, there's its stats. Good. Okay, so you arrive at the base of the arms. So it's all these two big arms going up into the sky. They just rise up out of the rock, and as you kind of appear, you can hear great clanking, a noise of gears seem to be straining. And as you peer down into kind of the crack in the earth where the two arms come up from, you can just see loads of machinery and gears and cogs and things that just seem to be shuddering in place. As the unnatural position of the moon is maintained. And you know that from the timings of them, you know that you have almost no time before it's going to have been recharged, and there is no real cover around here. You're kind of crouched by a rock, but you're pretty sure when you break cover, this thing's going to have a bead on you. So I'll give you a second to make a plan before you make a run for it.
Everyone gets 38 hit points back.
Yeah,
that's nice.
What's the plan, team? What are we going to do? What do you reckon, Velda? You're the evilist.
I've really got no idea.
We need someone to run distraction, and someone to climb up and do the thing. So this is the way forward.
Philippe.
Philippe currently he's actually he's feeling quite strong. How you feeling, Philippe? Yeah, he's feeling great.
He can run really fast can't he?
He's reasonably fast and dodgy and things, so he can run a distraction thing, and I can climb up to the top and.
But I could go down into the bottom and try and see if I could fix it.
Yeah, you could do a climb down. I could do a climb up, and then the rest of you stay behind the rock in case something goes terribly wrong and we need some backup.
And you can fight.
Sound good?
Yeah.
Sure.
Good?
Yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
Okay. On the count of 3. Philip, you remember 3, yeah?
Shall I stay on the message, yeah?
Okay.
I'll let you know if I can fix
don't
it.
have it, but you can do it to me, yeah?
I'll message you now.
Okay.
Right, here we go, yeah.
Okay.
Is there anything in the cards, by the way? We could use?
You have already played the Eclipse card.
Okay, ignore me.
That's done.
Is there any red eyes or anything, though?
I can't see a red-eyed sort of... No.
Any lasers?
No.
Frickin' laser beams.
No, let's just do this.
All right, let's go.
Okay, so she casts Spider Climb on herself.
Okay.
And then she runs over to where the arms are.
3, 2,
and leaps.
All right.
The arms.
You run out from behind the rock, and as you do, you just step into the red light, and you see the ground just bursting up around you as the dead start bursting up from the floor.
Oh.
Roll initiative, everyone.
Oh, the distraction didn't work.
29 for Fulton.
Pretty good for full. It's sort of medium.
33 for Velda.
A 33 for Velda. That's very good. Velda's in the 30s. How about Bubs and...
Mine is a 30.
23. It's not good. Not good. I've not rolled well yet today.
This is what you want from the person who the plan hinges on.
Yep. Good stuff. Great stuff.
So, the first person to act are the skeletons. The skeletons burst up out of the ground and just launch themselves at all of you and begin clawing at you all. And it has 5 attacks, so it's 5 actions, so it's going to throw one against each of you. First one is against Fulton. Ooh, I don't know actually. 27.
Oh God, I think I'm 28, but let me just double check.
Okay.
No, 29.
29 runs up and you just knock one aside as it comes out. The next one against Bubba is better. We're talking a 35 against Bubba. I think that is going to get you. So Bubba is going to take some damage. That's a D10. Don't roll that. Nice. Plus 8. That's going to be 60. It's 20 points of damage to Bubba. Probably runs out, and one just pulls your leg out from under you, and by the time you're back on your feet, you've been clawed. Shania Rain. It's a natural 1 from the skeletons.
You.
The skeletons, they're not a named character, they're a faceless mass, but yeah, one lunges up and just trips over its own set, realizes it's missing a femur and just collapses on the floor, and you just run past it. Philippe, on the other hand, Philippe also gets pretty lucky. It's a 25 against Philippe.
He's 27.
Philippe knocks another one aside. The two of you are just kind of NFLing your way through these skeletons.
Okay.
Velda, however... what are you doing to me, Bad Moon? Come on, give me some better rolls than this. We're talking 27 against Velda.
Yeah, that's enough.
That's enough to get Velda. Velda, we're talking 3. It's not very much. It's only 15 points of damage from this one as you're caught by a claw as you come out from behind. That's all of their attacks, which means Velda, it's now your go.
Indeed. I would like to... Are they in a line?
Think of them... So we treat them as one monster. So they've got one pool of hit points between them all.
Okay, I'll cast Slashing Gust then, I suppose.
Slashing Gust. Gusts of wind. Slam into them.
Oh, it's terrible. That's 20.
20 is that 20 is a miss. Mm-hmm. No good. They... You take a few of them out, but it's not enough to have any real impact on them. Got anything for your third action?
Not really.
Okay.
Raise shield.
All right, you bring up a shield, which takes us round to Bubba Von Hoops as you scramble up, bleeding from an attack.
Cool. Okay, I'm going to cast Electric Arc.
You Electric Arc into it. It tries to make a save. That is a fail, not a crit fail.
Cool. 17. So is that half damage?
No, fail is just full damage.
Just full damage. 17 points of damage.
17 points of damage. Very nice.
Then I'm going to raise a shield as well.
Gotta love them shields. Okay. Track it on there. And then there's extra funny GM times when you track hit points on the calculator on your phone because you've got so many things going on.
Yeah.
But there we go. Ba-bam! A lightning bolt hits it, shatters some skeletons. Let's take us over to the skeleton shatterer in chief himself, Fulton Battlestone.
All right. I'm just gonna smash them.
Okay, you go ahead. You try to smash them.
Smash them. No, I won't use a sweeping the furious focus this time.
Okay.
I'll just go for a normal attack. 31.
31 is a hit.
Yay! And that is 26 points of damage.
26 points of damage. You smash. Fulton's just wading through them, just sending skeletons flying in every direction with big sweeps of his axe.
And then again.
And then you go again.
24.
24 is a miss.
Oh, and then one more time. Natural 1.
Natural. Fulton Battlestone, you are a named character, so you can go and have one of these. That's a good face.
Grave miscalculation. You critically hit yourself with the attack.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I do...
This could be one of
56 points of damage to myself. Wow. Which...
You are your own worst enemy, literally.
Shania healed me because
you killed yourself.
Almost would have killed myself. I'm on 9 hit points now, so
wow.
I'm gonna have to come back and heal people.
Please tell us how this looks. I can't picture it.
I guess he's like just swinging it around.
Yeah.
And then maybe it like slips further down the axe handle, and then he just like kind of slices his own throat.
Oh God! Oh my God!
As he goes round. I don't know. Maybe
you're going to say you caught yourself in the back of the head with it.
Oh yeah. All right, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I swing it back, and I just hit myself in this like in the back.
The rest of you just look over, and Fulton's just pissing blood from his neck, and you're all just like. How did that even happen? Do any of them have axes?
I don't know!
There was this one big one. He's gone now.
He's got an axe.
Oh my God. Okay. Shania Rain, the base of the pillar is 60 feet 50 feet from where you are currently.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'm running towards the base of the... I need to get up there.
Yep, that's fine. So you run... I think you have a movement of 30?
I think it's 35. Well, his is definitely 35. I think mine's the same. Sorry, him.
That's fine. Yeah, I believe as an elf it is 35. So...
yeah... Pretty sure it is.
Okay, so 50 feet away, you can make it in 2 move actions, which means that you have 1 action to start climbing the pillar. You just put your hands on it; they stick to it straight away. Right. I believe spider climb, it just lets you climb on water. It gives you a climb speed, doesn't it? There's no rolling.
It does, yes.
It's rather than a bonus to climbing.
Should I look it up?
Because there's sometimes... It's all right, we'll come back to it if there is. But for this round, you just start climbing up the... the side of it.
Okay.
So you're just moving up the pillar as fast as you can. Philippe, what's he doing? He's got 1 action because
he's going to defend anyone from trying to climb up behind me. I guess.
Okay, yeah,
he's going to stand at the bottom and smash skeletons.
Nice.
And make sure they don't come and.
So he runs over and just stands there.
Yeah, stands there
on guard. Watching out. Okay. Which takes us round to another round. Shania has begun the climb. The skeletons are going to make their move. So you've managed to knock a bunch of them down, so you have hurt some of them, but they are going to keep coming at you. Let's see who they make their attacks at. One's going to come at Fulton, and one is going to come at... One is going to come at Velda. That was
Fel.
That was definitely a V, not me starting to say Philippe and then saying Velda.
Yeah.
It's not a great roll against Fulton, but I think it's enough. It's a 29.
That's a hit.
Oh, is this
He's gone
end?
down. He's gone down.
Fulton is Fulton going to make it to episode 300? Not with damage like that. How many hit points you got left?
You've already rolled the amount that
I have, yes.
9.
9. Okay, you take more than that. As you're just looking in disbelief at the blood, another one just leaps at you and just grabs and just bites onto your neck, and you just see Fulton go down amongst the hail of skeletons. His own worst enemy.
Yeah, killed him.
As is always the case. The one against Velda does get a hit 28.
Yeah.
Gets the hit, gets through the shield. It kind of puts a hand on the shield and you hold it. Its hand just comes through the shield and the magic breaks. Unless you want to use your shield block. It hits you for 12, 13, 14. It hits you for 21 points of damage.
Okay.
Did you want to shield block any of that?
No.
Okay. You take 21 points of damage. That is all it can do because there aren't that many of them left at the moment. So it's down to 2 actions, which means Velda, it's now your go.
Well, I guess I cast lightning bolt against it.
You cast a lightning bolt.
Basic reflex, please.
Basic reflex. That is it's a success, not a critical success. So half damage.
Okay. Uh, 17. Maths. 17 plus.
Did you say 17 plus?
Yes.
It's got 17 hit points. You blast a lightning bolt through it.
No, because it's going to be halved.
No, it's that was a.
No, it's.
Oh, it was a success.
17
it was
plus
half,
something else.
No,
So,
right.
yeah, it's about 14, I think. 14 hit points damage.
14 hit points of damage. It's still alive.
Yeah.
I mean, if anything were alive, if you can say anything is alive, the mantra of this week's episode.
Is it alive?
What's life anyway? We're about to find out from the Minister of Life and Death, Bubble von Hoops.
Okay, let's do some missiles, shall we?
Yeah.
Let's do that. It's just automatic, isn't it? So
It is.
Here we go.
You just chain missiles into them.
That's 10 plus 10.
Yeah.
It's 30. Plus 4. 34.
34. You
Points
just
of damage.
You just stand amongst them, just kind of hands outstretched, and just machine gun the last few around you until kind of the last. Most of the skeletons are destroyed. The last couple are just easily dispatched. As you can see Philippe kind of knocking a few down as they come towards the pillar. You have destroyed this launch of skeletons, but the red light is still there, and you don't know how long it will be. This close to the moon, you don't know how long it will be before they come back. And also, somebody's dying. So we're going to. The good thing is, it was the skeletons that killed. I was going to say we nearly didn't have to move your initiative order because it was you that dropped you. But it was skeletons. So
I had to run over to Felton and pour a moderate healing potion.
Okay, we'll do that in your round. First of all,
we're still in combat.
We are still in combat because Fulton's dying, so we're staying in initiative rounds. So we're going to go to Shania. Looking down, you can see the fights going on. Do you go back or do you keep climbing?
So I've seen the Fulton's gone down, right?
Now you know I can do a few healies.
Yeah, you've also seen Bubba destroy all the skeletons.
Okay. So I know that the skeleton's gone down, and I know you guys have got some healing. I guess, can I shout out hey, have you guys, can you cover can you get Fulton back?
I message him back and go, yeah.
I go, okay, I'm going to keep climbing. And I keep climbing.
You keep climbing. So you keep going. You're now about 150 feet up the side of this arm, cool. And climbing fast, which means it's now Fulton's go. Can I get a recovery check from Fulton?
So, just to let you know that I have toughness.
Oh, nice.
Which means that the DC of recovery checks is equal to 9 plus your dying condition value, so 10.
So it starts off at 10, yeah.
That's good.
So that's good. So you've got a 50-50 at the moment.
14 on the die.
14 on the die. You stabilize.
Yay!
You managed to. Your pure dwarven toughness. This isn't the first fight you've had with yourself, huh?
You just go to 1 point?
You go to 0.
0.
So you stabilize on 0 hit points. You are unconscious, but you stop bleeding, as it were. And with that done, we can now drop out of combat rounds for the moment. Although bear in mind, time is against you here. You haven't got long before these skeletons come back. Okay. So Fulton is unconscious. You kind of, as the last few skeletons go down, you see him just lying amongst the pile of bones.
All right.
We got some healing there. Papa?
Yeah, I could do it. Hold on. Wait.
Oh no! Oh, he's evacuating his bowels. It goes to that so quickly.
No, I get it every time, man.
With most people, that's a sign that they've died. With Fulton, it's a sign he's alive. It's a sign of life.
Where's my soothe? Where is my soothe? Here we go. I believe this is heightened, so we get 2 d10s plus something. Let me just double check. Talk to him. Keep him alive. Felder. Talk to him. Keep him alive.
Don't die. Stay with it. You're right. Yeah, you've never looked better.
That's it. Keep going.
Such bedside manner.
Yeah. Oh, that's so gross.
Stroke his head.
When do you even eat that many mushrooms? I don't understand. Oh, it's the grub, probably.
Oh yeah, the grubs.
Yeah,
it's just coming out. It just smells like wax.
Why has it got so many faces? Just
19 points of damage. Yeah, of hit points.
I die.
He's dead. Kill him.
Thank you. And back to 19 hit points.
The waxy grub goes right through Fulton, and he waits, which is.
Oh, Felder.
Yeah,
I could hear you from the great beyond, willing me back.
I mean, you were just unconscious, but all right. You came back because I said that.
Yeah. That grub's gone right through me.
You see, it has. Yeah, it's over there now. Sort of slid away.
Yeah.
Right, we haven't got much time. I'm going to go run over and see if I can.
Yeah, should we get in this crevice?
See if there's any things I can do to the mechanics.
You run and get into the crevice. That was a nice thing, because I feel like around this table, Ross is the person who's most likely to have tried to eat a mini Baby Bell whole without taking the wax off, which is the closest thing I could equate to what these grubs are. So you run to the hole, you get in there, and you can see there's just machinery all around the place. What's the plan? Shania, you're now about halfway up.
I'm halfway up it. So can I message and go, I'm halfway up.
Do you have message?
This is going to work. No, I
think
don't.
I'm keeping the message. Can I keep the message open?
You have to keep casting it, basically, and be like, You're right,
Shania.
Yeah, I'm halfway up. I'm almost there, guys.
Keep climbing. I'm going to tell you if I can fix it from down here.
Right. I mean, I suppose I could try and push him apart from here, couldn't I?
You could certainly try.
I'm going to give it a go from here.
All right. So you brace yourself against it, and you try to push it open. Give me a
strength. Is it?
Which way you push him? We'll push from the bottom.
I'm going to push. So I'm going to try and push with my legs against the sun, and my arms. I'm going to go like. Eesh.
All right. If we're looking at the moon,
put my body between them.
Bubba,
if you're looking at the moon, are you pushing left or right?
If I'm looking at the moon, I'm pushing the moon to the
stop
to the right.
The message goes dead as you mid-sentence as Shania moves out of range. Shania, you're still talking to yourself, and then you realise Bubba's not replying. You realise you've moved.
Have you lost Bubba?
What's going on?
It's all right. I got this.
I'm out of range.
I message Shania and be like, yeah, it's Felder now.
Oh, hi Felder. Why is it you now?
What's the range of your message? 500
Mine is 500 feet.
Is it 500?
Yeah,
I'm looking in.
It's because it's upgrade.
It's gone up.
It goes up when you level up.
Yes, I did. I already checked.
Yeah, it's not 120.
Being the pedant I am, when it comes to magic, I checked. I was like, oh no, it's 500 feet.
Very nice.
And I was ready if yours ran out.
Heightened to level 3. So just to say, are you casting it as a level 3 spell? Because that'll use up one of your level 3 spell slots.
No, automatically because it's a cantrip, right?
No.
Yeah,
hang
it's
on.
a cantrip, so it
A
automatically
cantrip automatically heightens to half your level. You've got me, sir. You have me.
James, we outruled Dan. We did it.
My God.
It only took 299 episodes.
Congratulations, you have won Pathfinder. That's the end of the podcast.
The end of the podcast, Dangerlings.
Oh my God.
The curtain goes up, the balloons. It was all a game.
The Nazis go home.
Oh my God, that's all we needed. Yes, you re-established the connection. And,
I don't know what happened there. I think someone in the sky was getting involved. They didn't need to.
However, Velda is now on the line as well, holding up like.
I'll just hang up. This is weird.
I quite enjoyed the 3-way. Don't tell Caragor.
So, all right.
Right, I'm pushing.
Phone sex druid, you put your feet.
Sex druid.
You put your hands on. You put your feet against one, your hands against the other, and you start to push.
Yeah.
Give me an athletics check to try and push the moon.
As the message got through, can Fulton and myself push from the bottom as well?
Natural 1.
Oh, no point. Don't worry about it.
Unbelievable.
It breaks.
Yeah.
It goes the other way.
You fall.
It becomes more.
Hell. It hurts.
You lose your grip. Those of you above, you see Shania just slip and go, Which, impressive as she has sticky hands. Make a reflex save to grab, make an athletics or acrobatics check to grab a ledge.
Okay.
Whichever one time.
All right.
Maybe Shania dies.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 31.
31, you put your hand out and just stick to the wall. You're just left hanging by your palm for a minute.
That did not work. Ow.
So you kind of start, while you're kind of rewriting yourself, Bubba and Fulton, do you say you want to try and push it from down here?
No, I'm going to do my... No, because I was going to push with Shania. But
Okay.
if she's fallen, then there's no problem.
I'll push.
I'm going to do a little... would it be a crafting check to figure out the mechanics?
It'd be a crafting check to try and work out what's going on down
here
there.
we go.
you say
Crafting.
Athletics.
Athletics to push the arms.
It's only a 15.
15, you can't figure these things out. There is a mechanism here, but how it's jammed, you've just got no idea.
All right.
Oh no.
29.
29, you push against it, but it's just it's too hard. From down here, there's not as much leverage, and it's just hard, and you just try and push against it, and you can't seem to move it from down here.
Fulton, you're crafty.
Yeah?
See if you can craft this.
What do you mean, craft it?
Well, it's a mechanical thing. If you get down here, you might be able to turn the lever or something.
Okay, I'll look at my crafting. 29.
29, you kind of climb down and have a look at it. It's like it looks like one of the cogs has been removed, and the locking mechanism that's supposed to put it in place has been taken away. You're going to need some specialized tools if you're going to try and fit it on.
Give me the tools.
Here are the tools. Are they the specialized tools?
They are not. You're not sure what they are. You'd need it looks like it needs. There's a very specific slot that needs tightening.
Oh, okay.
You can't find it. Looking amongst the TikTok man's tools, there doesn't seem to be anything that's designed for that.
It's made by Apple. Yeah. They've got their own tools.
Shania Rain, you recover yourself. Let's quickly go over to Velda. Do you have anything you want to do while everyone else is?
I'd already rolled to see if I could help with the crafting.
Okay. So you're down there looking at the crafting as well.
We're just three men looking at a machine going, well, I don't know.
Sucking your teeth.
Yeah.
Don't have the tools, don't have the parts for it.
No idea, mate.
Look on YouTube.
We've all got our phones out. Yeah, this one might be no. It's a different make.
Yeah.
Ironically, the only place that could tell you for sure how to do this is TikTok.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So, Shania, you managed to regather your grip and pull yourself back up onto there. Are you gonna have another go at pushing?
Yeah, she's going to have another go.
You give it another push.
Shania, are you going to push again?
Yeah, I'm going to try
I know
again.
this is a little bit meta, but I think this would have.
You can keep an eye on where she's.
Yeah, okay, cool. We're going to push with you. Are you pushing to the right or the left?
Okay, I'm pushing to the right. I'm trying to move the moon to the right, okay?
If you're looking at the moon, you're pushing it to the right. Right,
Yeah.
Fulton, we're going to push the moon at the same time as
Okay.
Shania.
I'm going to use brutish shove.
Nice. Okay.
Velda, you in as well?
Yeah, can we get Philippe in on this?
I think there's.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So
Right,
you,
everybody
It's to
push.
count as an assist.
it would be yes. So
Yeah.
let's
So
get.
there's any point one of us rolling. But no.
So
Let Fulton do it.
And I guess it'd be Fulton, yeah.
Yeah, Fulton.
Fulton's the one going for it. All right, Fulton, give me an athletics check, and should I give me? an
So
athletics check?
for brutish shove, you make a strike with a two-handed weapon, melee weapon. If you hit the target that is your size or smaller,
yeah.
the creature is flat-footed and you can automatically shove it with the same benefit as a shove action.
I will allow you, rather than athletics, to roll a melee attack if that's better, and we'll say you're just hitting it with your warhammer at the same time. To try and move it. That sounds fair. A fair use of that ability.
Okay, I've got a 31.
A 31 for Shania. Let's see what the brutish shove brings.
33.
A 33, that is a critical success. It's another +2, makes it a +3. You heave against it and ka-chunk, it
Yes!
Yeah.
Come on!
moves a little bit. It starts to go. You reckon 2 more big shoves, and you will have the moon will be out of the way.
Okay. So we just try again, I guess, huh?
Gonna go again. Can I get a perception check from Bubba and Velda, please? Because you're the two who are not helping with this.
25.
25.
That is 28.
A 28. You look around. You can see the dust you see the bones beginning to move from the defeated skeletons, and you can see them. They're starting to reform. You reckon you've got one more round time-wise, and then they're going to be back up and on you again. So let's go to do the ground team. Bubba and Velda want to do anything in this round? Otherwise, we'll go over to Team Shove.
I'll cast Fly.
Okay, you cast.
I'm going to cast Wall of Flame around where we're standing.
That's good.
Nice.
Yeah.
You put a wall of flame around you and Philippe.
And Fulton.
And Fulton, of course, yes. Around the base. You're basically just huddled around the
Just
base.
around
You
the
put
base,
a wall
yeah.
of fire up. Bubba flies up out of the way. All right, Shove Team Delta. Let's have some rolls. What are we talking?
Okay.
32.
I got a 25 on that one.
32 and a 25. So with a crit from Fulton, that puts it up to 37. Wait, do you get 32 or 22?
No, I got 25.
25, sorry. 25 plus 32 plus the crit success from Fulton takes it to 27. That is not enough to move the moon.
Oh, man.
The skeletons have risen again. Roll for initiative. Can you get it done before they get through the wall of flame?
20.
Good. Not good for Fulton.
21.
36 for Shania.
That's better for Shania.
31.
Okay, and there you go there. So Shania, you're the first one to act. You've got a call to make. You can try and push yourself, or you can basically delay until Fulton's go, and then you both go together.
I'm going to delay till Fulton's go and we'll
Okay.
go together because I need his help.
Very sensible. Velda, you're standing amongst the wall of flames. You can see figures beginning to rise up around it.
Okay, I cast Fireball.
Launch a fireball through the
Basic reflex,
flames.
please.
Okay. It is a fail, not a crit fail. Full damage.
Okay. 5 plus 9 is 14. That's poor rolling. 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Hey, it's all something. So, what is with your wall of fire? What's the mechanic for pushing through it?
If you any creature across the wall or is occupying the wall's area at the start of its turn takes 4d6 fire damage.
Okay. They are mindless, so they are going to. So they're going to push straight through the wall of fire.
Okay.
So deal the damage straight away to them.
Yep. That's 8. 8 plus 4. That's 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage. Cool. They push through the fire, and you can see them just burning up and collapsing around it. But some of them manage to get through enough to make a couple of attacks. Mm-hmm. There are currently 3 people they could attack within the fire. Let's roll to see who it is. It's going to be Velda and Philippe. So the attack against Velda. Attacking against Velda is probably not going to be a hit. We're talking 25.
No,
25. You manage to just duck as one comes lunging out of the fire at you. But against Philippe, it's much, much better. Against Philippe, we are talking a 37.
That's going to hit.
It's going to hit. Is that a crit?
Is that a crit?
Crit on old Phil?
I don't know. He's
10 above.
No, it's not 10 above.
Not 10 above. He doesn't get him, so he just takes a paltry 20 points of damage. As he's got them climbing. Remember, Philippe's huge now, so he's just got skeletons like climbing on him, and he's just pulling them off, throwing them away, but he's taking wounds as he does. Bubba, you're up in the air. Anything from you?
Just another magic missile.
Cool.
Barrage, 27 points.
You rain magic missiles down onto the skeletons. Knocking them down, and now we come to Fulton, which means that you can go together if you want to. So, Fulton, give me that aid roll. Ooh.
27.
It's a 27 from Fulton.
That's not going to be enough. Because mine's only a 23.
A 23, which makes it a 25. Fulton's rolling big numbers, but you're just pushing against it. It's struggling. You are struggling to move it at the moment, which takes us back around to round 2. Velda, there's still some skeletons in here. What's the plan?
Can Philippe also?
Philippe can make an attack as well. Yes, give us an attack roll for Philippe.
Yeah, let's do that.
Do it.
You know. It's a 20.
A 20. Philippe lands a hit on them, and no, he doesn't. Sorry, 20's not going to do it. So we go around to Velda.
All right.
Let's look at the wrong number.
I'm going to cast Slashing Gusts.
Slashing Gusts. You send up slashing gusts of wind at them.
That's pretty good. That's 34.
34. You hit. That is a hit. Not quite a crit.
I hope so. Yes.
Yes. That was nearly a crit, but not quite.
64. So it's 4. Ooh. 4 plus 7, that's 11.
You obliterate the last few skeletons that push through the fire. You're kind of knocking them down. Velda's just... I love this image. Philippe just had these things climbing over him. Velda kind of just in the middle of a wall of fire, just blasting everything that comes through the side.
Sharp waves of air at them.
Trying to blast through. That's seen them off for the moment, but they seem to be coming faster and faster. You need to get this thing done. You need to get this moon out of the way.
So
we sticking with the same plan, or we can come back round.
Push, Shania! Push! Push!
Maybe you got 10 points if you
Scream
want
at
them.
me! Just hold my hand.
I've flown up and hold.
Ooh, okay, that is 29.
It's 29. It's not quite enough on its own.
Oh, balls. Sorry.
Here we go.
Fulton's just having to eat another grub.
33.
33, and then Fulton hits it with the hammer. It moves, and you can see most of the sunlight coming out, washing away the red. You need one more success to move the moon.
Come on.
Are we doing it again?
Shit! No, that's
Don't
not
bother.
enough. Well, that's like 19 I got that time.
Okay, Fulton can attempt to move it himself, but like the DC is much harder on the ground if you're trying to make the roll for yourself.
I wouldn't have got it anyway.
Okay.
Felder, we might as well do this as well. Bubba goes to push as he's up there.
All right, no problem.
Oh, I
Give me
see.
an
Oh,
athletics.
sorry, you've flown up there.
So there's two rounds basically of.
Yeah.
So I'm making a strength check, right?
It's an athletics check.
Athletics check. Here we go.
I would love if Felder did this.
It's 26.
26. Bubba, no, it just won't. It's impossibly
24.
heavy.
24.
The two of you are just kind of pushing against it. It's just so like.
Don't worry, I'll try
We're
again.
trying again.
Both of you with your like Iron Man, just both of you with your flight, just pressed against it, just trying to push this thing.
All right.
Come
on. That is 28 again.
That's a 28. That's close.
36.
36
Come on.
is a critical success. All of you pushing at once. Fulton, you run up and just slam the hammer into the side of it, and it crunch, and just whatever gear was holding it breaks, and the thing just moves, and the arm with the moon on it just falls out of the way of the sun. Shania, you just cling on for dear life as this thing goes plunging down as the ground races up towards you incredibly quickly. Shania still on the arm of the moon. What do you want to do?
Oh, well, I guess I want to try and jump off.
I'm going to try and jump off the moon. You don't need a roll for that. You probably think you leap off the moon. Flyers, Shania Rain is now airborne. Is now flying. Now airborne. You're like, she's going to cast fly any moment. Does Shania have fly?
Yeah, she does.
Oh, good.
I don't know if. Hold on. I don't think I've prepped it for today. No.
Any minute now.
No, I have not.
Like Wile E. Coyote, you leap out, speak a magic phrase, and then start to drop like a stone.
Oh, I haven't used the shit.
Bubba, can he run down? Can he try and fly towards and try and catch?
He can fly towards. Give me a spell attack. We'll call it a spell attack because that's you're going to try and force your magic to fly faster to get close to.
Imagine Shania dies and Bubba has to live with it. Right, spell attack. It's a natural one.
Oh no! I think I'm going to have to hit the ground here.
Can we have like a cliffhanger moment where I sort of brush the fingers?
I think Velda, you see Bubba go.
Well, because the thing is, I didn't have fly, so I was always on the ground next to Fulton.
You had float.
Yeah, no, he cast fly. I'm done. I have got my
so
wings.
used to you casting that at the start of everything.
I know. Well, yeah, because I use it already. I have got wings, but I can manifest them. But I was down on the floor next to Fulton, so I'm never going to get there. I mean, I'd manifest the wings and I start flying towards Shania, but
okay, you fly towards.
I've not got a move speed that's very fast.
Bubba, you fly after Shania. You grab her by the hand. She puts it up, and at the last second, she slips from your grip, and the fingers brush yours, and you see her just dropping away from you. And we'll see you in episode 300.
Here comes the sun.
Oh my god!
Probably might have been easier to ride the
wave. Yeah,
you're probably right, but for some reason, I felt like there was something I could grab onto.
Dumb.
Yes, dumb brain.
Hello, Beelzebub.
Yes, you thought I'd gone, didn't you? But I'm here, lurking in the darkness in your ears, dumb. I know you love me, dumb, and I love you. Please, please love me. Please.
Thanks, Dombre. You're our Dangerling of the Week. That was especially for you.
Yeah. Thank
if
you.
you want to be a Dangerling of the Week, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast.
Yeah,
you have killed him. GMs will appreciate this. The sort of the scrawl of notes that you end up with in a notebook.
Sorry.
Might want to put that phone on silent there, Drum.
Was that a little
I am calling you out because
that might be
always you.
A little bit of happy jazz there for us, Drummond.
Yeah.
That's dude, you didn't recognise that?
No, because I've got headphones on and it's on your tiny phone on the opposite side of the room.
Oh, right. I see. I thought it came through the thing.
I mean, it did. Enough to ruin the moment, but like not enough to identify the song.
It's actually. Do you ever see? They did a parody of The Mandalorian, as if it was a sort of a '90s TV show.
Okay.
Yeah, it was,
there's a theme tune from that because I thought it was absolutely hilarious.
So you're just watching YouTube? What?
No, I'm not watching YouTube now. I lifted it from YouTube about 3 years ago.
Right,
and
okay.
it's now my ringtone, and has been for a long time.
That's a deep cut, man.
There we go.
That is a deep cut.
Yeah, damn right,
I
it's a deep cut.
Yeah.
My cuts go deep, man.
I love the fact that your ringtone is a deep cut. I love it.
Yeah, of course it is, man. Everything about my phone's a deep cut.
I thought all millennials turned their sound off like
Yeah, I
a few
I'm
years
not
ago.
a millennial, mate.
Yeah,
You are.
Not a millennial.
You are, man.
No, I'm not.
bless your heart.
I've looked it up. I'm not a millennial.
You are. I'm sorry.
I'm not.
You-
I'm
you
part of
can
a
hear Cole's voice here.
microgeneration. That has nothing to do with millennial.
You're called a zillennial.
I love the way you think that
You're
I'm
a zillennial.
I think that
Oh my
I'm a
God.
Victorian and you think he's a millennial and there's like a month between us, like literally.
It's always very encouraging because Colin is always very, very keen that we all seem younger than we are. I think for some reason you're always like, no, you're definitely a millennial. You're definitely a millennial.
Actually, let's talk about this. All right, okay. We've talked about it before.
Apparently we are.
I'm going to put this as an outtake. This whole bit because of the ringtone, and then you can just start your thing again, Dan. Right? Zillennials are a microgeneration between Gen X and millennials, and that I believe James, myself, and Drum fall into that.
Zillennials, yes. Apparently.
There's a little
Not millennials.
crossover. Yes, there is another Zillennial, which is spelled with a Z, between Gen Z and millennials. So there are two Zillennials. You can be an
there's
X.
two Zillennials.
Yeah, two
They're
different
both
types
called
of
Zillennial.
Zillennials. Yes. Some people call them elder millennials if you are a Zillennial, or geriatric. We are actually. There's another term for us: geriatric millennials, which I love.
Geriatric millennial.
Geriatric millennials.
No, that
Okay, no, I don't think I like that one. Like,
It means we had an analog childhood and a digital future,
Yeah.
which is.
that is an expression coined by people who have no idea what being a geriatric actually is and how deeply worrying that is when you're not a geriatric.
Well, geriatric-
You go to geriatrics, yeah? Yeah, all right,
Well, a
thanks.
geriatric pregnancy is only like 32 years old. So that's considered geriatric as well. Anything above
but
30
again,
is a
who
geriatric
came up with
pregnancy.
these? Like a teenager came up with that. Well, you're basically dead at 30.
No,
so,
doctors
you know what I mean?
came up with a geriatric
Yeah,
pregnancy.
teenage doctors. Doogie Howser, mate. That's who came up with it.
No, that's a deep cut that only a geriatric millennial would understand. Or a Gen X.
The Doogie Howser.
Yeah. I think it was actually Neil Patrick Harris.
It was Neil Patrick
was.
Harris.
Neil
Really?
Patrick
Fucking-
Harris,
Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Well, his first breakthrough thing was Doogie Howser, MD.
All right,
Who
there's
would
your,
let a
there's your
teenage,
outtake.
a
There's your
teenage
outtake.
doctor and surgeon? And it's not the first one who's come up.
Ross, what are the old people talking
I
about?
don't know.
I'm scared. So we understand all your references as well. It's
Yeah,
fine, it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah.
All right, there's your outtake, Dangerlings. I'll put that at the end. And clap.
It's interesting to see how people change as time goes on, because obviously I'm quite enjoying the sort of like the millennials or the people I consider very young.
Yeah.
Now grappling with the fact that there's another younger generation coming up, and they're like, they can't deal with that shit. And I remember I could deal with that shit. And like, wait. So, you know, if you're born in 2002, that means that you're 22, and that makes me, it's like, yeah, that's right, 90s child. You're getting old.
There's now Gen Zs that don't understand slang that's coming out, and millennials are laughing at them because, you know, Gen Zs have been taking the piss out of millennials for years, and now it's your comeuppance. The alphas are coming for you.
That's our joy. That's our joy, is the young realizing that they're mortal and that one day they too will die. We can sit and enjoy that.
It's the only joy I've got left, to be honest.
Jesus Christ. Right, that's your outtake, Dangerlings, okay? That's it. Go back to what you were saying.
Before that.
It's all going in. This is extra chat for $2.99. All right.
Oh, wow. Welcome to our first 2-hour episode, everybody. Right. I mean, remember where it was. GMs will remember this, will appreciate this.